My parents handed my brother a $10,000 check for a house and told me to just rent. 18 months later, a business journal blasted my name online. 4 properties. No family money. My mom called like she'd seen a ghost. It happened on a random Tuesday. I was at my parents' table, chewing leftover meatloaf. My mom slid an envelope to my brother. He opened it and went wide-eyed. Holy crap, are you serious? My dad grinned. Time to invest in your future, son. I kept eating, because I was the forgettable kid. My mom glanced at me like she just remembered I existed. How's your apartment? I said I'd been thinking about buying a small rental. I'd saved up. My dad laughed out loud and said, that's way over your head. You manage apartments. You don't own them. My brother smirked. My mom patted my hand. We just want what's best. No unnecessary risks. I nodded and swallowed my pride. That was my whole childhood in one scene. When I won a school competition, I got, at least you're good with your hands. When my brother did anything, he got praise and presents. I stopped fighting for attention and started building a life where their approval didn't matter. So I went quiet and got busy. I studied real estate. I skipped vacations. I drove my old Civic until the check engine light fell permanent. I saved about $22,000 and bought a rough duplex nobody wanted. I signed the papers, got the keys, and didn't tell my family a damn thing. That first weekend, I crawled under a tenant sink and got sprayed in the face. 2 trips to Home Depot later, the leak stopped. The tenant clapped. I drove home covered in grime, proud. Sunday dinners kept happening. My brother showed off his new house like he'd invented adulthood. My dad told me to get a real career. My brother tossed out, maybe you'll buy something someday. I smiled and loaded the dishwasher, with my own mortgage paperwork sitting at home. Then I bought another place, then another. One became a short-term rental that booked fast. The cash flow grew. I kept showing up to family events in the same hoodie in silence, letting them think I was still stuck, because it was easier than watching them shrink my wins. Thanksgiving was the usual circus. My brother announced a baby. Everyone cried. My dad said, when you need help again, we'll help. Family investment. When I said I was investing too, my dad cut in, sharp and confident. Be realistic. You could lose everything. My brother added, you'd need real money for that. A month later, a reporter called. Would you talk about how you started? I said yes, half terrified and half done hiding. The article went live on a Tuesday morning. I clicked the link with shaking fingers. My face filled the screen, bright and harsh. My phone kept vibrating non-stop on the table. Mom called, and I answered on the first ring. Her voice shook. Ryan, is this true? 4 properties? Yes, and every single word in it was true. Silence filled the line, thick and heavy. Then her voice cracked. How did you even do it? My screen lit up again with a family chat. Dad, Ryan, call me now, right now. Sister, what is happening? Like, what is this? Brother, is this real? Are you messing with us? Mom, why didn't you tell us any of this? I watched them panic in real time. Then I typed one sentence, slow and deliberate. It's real. I built it myself. No family money. Sunday dinner was suddenly mandatory. I showed up in a hoodie because I was done performing. My mom hugged me too hard and cried into my shoulder. My dad looked older, like regret finally caught up to him. At the table, he cleared his throat and said the words that hit harder than any apology speech. I was wrong about you. My brother finally admitted, I took that money. You got nothing. I'm sorry. It didn't erase years, but it cracked the story they'd been telling themselves. The next weekend, I drove them to the first duplex. My tenant came out, hugged me, and told my parents I actually show up. My dad just stood there, quiet, watching me do the work he swore I couldn't handle. Later, at a coffee shop, my brother asked, are you angry? I said, I was, but I don't need your approval anymore. My mom squeezed my hand. Can we do better? I told them maybe, but I'm not coming back as the disappointment. If I'm here, I'm an equal. A few months later, I closed on property number 5 and posted about it for the first time. My mom commented, so proud of you, and my dad texted asking to take me out to celebrate. I still drove that Civic, but now it was a choice, not a sentence. So yeah, they finally saw me. The funny part is, I'd been right there the whole time. What would you have done in my spot? Stay quiet, or blow it up sooner?